grace, and peace. Talk to me, Spirit. Let's give them something to talk about. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. If you like the words that's coming out of my mouth, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, share. Become part of the Talk to Me Spirit family. What it do, fam? What's up? Can your homegirl get some love? Thank you for the love, and you knows I love you. I will be doing on May 10th a guided meditation, okay, to meet your spirit guides. It will be via Zoom for $15.55, all right? If you are on alignment or you have any blockages, with your permission, I will remove that blockages and put you back into alignment. So this will be on May 10th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for $15.55, all right? I have already sat with my team. I am the voice of the voiceless. Let's clear the energy. All right, all right, all right. All right. What is the overall message for them? Show me one card, Spirit. Can we get one card, Spirit? Thank you. We have, you'll never be free of the people who harmed you until you take full responsibility for your own healing. Okay? You're never going to forget, but apology is a form of repentance. Forgiveness, by you giving it to somebody or someone giving it to you, is a gift. Okay? You're never going to forget what they've done. But by forgiving and apologizing, you taking back your power and your time and everything, okay? No matter what family you were born into, what body you got stuck in, or what weird stuff has happened to you along the way, this is your life, nobody but yours, okay? And no one else's. Be tender with the parts of you that are hurt and the parts of you that are struggling. Majority of y'all are struggling with your heart because y'all have been broken, y'all been hurt. Y'all been betrayed. Y'all been disappointed. Y'all been lied to, cheated, talked about. Okay? Take ownership of your whole beautiful, dented, pieced together self. Because there's no one like you ever. If you blame someone for who you are, you give them ownership of you. If you don't take back your power and your energy, if you don't forgive and walk away, they're going to always have hold of you. That sucks, okay? Wet shit, doesn't it? That sucks, wet shit, doesn't it? Focus on what you can do right now to be your very own badass healer. Bam. Your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. That domestic violence probably was not your fault, but you taking back your power and healing is your responsibility. That SA, that little creeper was not your fault, but taking back your power and healing is your responsibility. All right? Let's get into the high vibrational cards. One card, Spirit. Show them one card, please. We always want to blame people for our mistakes. We also have to understand we're not perfect. And sometimes it's not that person. Sometimes it's us, because we get triggered and we push people away. Once again, you're not the victim, you're the victor. So healing is your responsibility, nobody else's but yours. I am grateful for the earth, okay? I am grateful for the earth. Spirit wants y'all to also be grateful for the bad things that happen too. Start appreciating. Like, okay, I got a flat tire, but you know what? I'm grateful because I wasn't in a car accident. So they want you to start being more positive than negative, because positivity is going to outweigh the negativity. All right? Once again, you are the author of your story, so it's time for y'all to co-create. All right? You can't keep blaming people. Can't keep blaming people. It's your job to heal. All right? You'll never get over it. So don't let nobody tell you to get over it, because you're not. But you can take back your power and everything and walk away. A lot of y'all going through a lot of growth. You're seeing the spirit of the Jaguar, okay? Some of y'all are connected to the Jaguar. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, okay? And change cannot happen without death. You have to go through that death and rebirth. It goes back to this. Your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. You go to the ER. You go to the hospital to get a surgery. The doctors do their part. They cut out, they fix whatever was broken. They telling you, you have to rest. Don't do no heavy lifting. Don't do this. Okay, when you're hard-headed, it comes back on you. This death does not necessarily mean physical death, but could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue with the same old habits. Once again, forgiveness. What did I say? Forgiveness is a gift. Apologizing is repentance. Okay? You could be infatuated with elephants. Okay? You can have the spirit animal of an elephant. If you're feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You are being asked to forgive and be gentle with others. What's triggering that? What is actually triggering that? All right. For example, a fire cannot start by itself. Someone has to be the person to keep striking that match. Who keeps striking that match, causing your fire to start? Okay, that's what we need to find out. What is the issue? Okay, then you have raccoon, letting go. You have a lot of growth to do, and a lot of y'all having a lot of growth and expanding by decreasing and increasing. Okay, because your job is to heal. All right, so you have to let go. The message has to do with those things to which you cling to, be it a thought form, a habit, a creed, or a situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress. Something is blocking you. Sometimes you can be jealous of yourself. Sometimes it's you. Only a diamond can cut a diamond, because you want to blame everybody for your situation. You want to blame everybody for your slow progress. Once again, your healing starts. You are responsible for your healing. Okay, you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. All right. So you have the Jaguar, the elephant, and the raccoon. All right, let's get into your angel number. We're moving right along. All right, what is their angel number, Spirit? One card for their angel number. We got to stop pointing the fingers at people. We really got to start figuring out, is it me? You know, what can I do to help the situation? You're going to have to learn to agree to disagree. 555. Okay, 555 change. Okay, a transformative change is on the horizon. This new turning point in your life is divinely guided and inspired. During this spiritual journey, it is important to maintain a positive and grounded outlook and let go of old habits and beliefs that no longer serve you. This could be the dawn of a whole new you. Some of y'all hate change. Some of y'all really, really hate change, and that's the problem. Okay? You want to hold on to those shoes that's flapping. Okay? You don't want to start a new relationship because you said, now I got to start all over. I got to learn this person. Change can be very good for you. Okay? Some of y'all are holding up y'all progress because y'all don't like change. All right? One card, Spirit. What else do they need to know before we get into the message? Thank you. The word of the day, the word of the day is patience. The word of the day is you in charge of your own healing. Okay, patience. It takes time for miracles to happen, and I am okay with that. Everything happens in divine timing. The last thing that grows on a fruit tree is the fruit. All right? The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve come along. Sometimes you're not ready for that job because you didn't heal from the last job, from them last associates. Okay, you ain't ready for the next relationship because you ain't healed from the last relationship. You having a lot of triggers, baby. You know, Spirit is telling you you're going to have to heal that self. You are responsible for healing yourself. All right? All right. Let's see what this Big Bertha has to say. Come on, Spirit. Talk to me, Spirit. What messages do you have for them? Show me clearly. One more card. Baby, take your time. Don't you rush. Do-do-do. Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. Do-do. All right, we have stealth-like. Takes actions and step towards something bigger without announcing. Okay? Then we have fake friend, pretender, jealousy, insecure, wishes to see you fail, frenemy. Then we have divine feminine, the yin to their yang. Then we have possibilities. The impossible is possible, choices and decisions. Then we have blocking finances, inability to see the bigger picture, lack mindset, stingy. Then we have broken thinking, something for less than what you deserve, dirty offer. All right, let's see what's going on. Spirit, what does this stealth like? All right. We have high priestess, high priest energy, intuition. Some of y'all are ignoring y'all intuition. You know this person is not the missing link to your puzzle. All right. Some of y'all are taking action and step towards something bigger without announcing. All right. You start using your intuitive. You're very intuitive. Okay. Energy don't lie. People do. Some of y'all, like I said, you are responsible for your healing. God is not the God of confusion. So if you being confused and got a I don't know type of feeling about this person, then leave it alone. And then some of y'all need to investigate more on a certain person. I told you, a person with secrets you cannot trust. All right. So some of y'all got evil eye. This person has sent to destroy you. There are people are sent in your life to destroy you. And there's people sent to your life to help you along the way. So some of y'all, because y'all feel like Captain Save-A-Hole, and everybody know, I know hoes need love too, baby. I know hoes need love. But sometimes them hoes ain't loyal. Okay? Hoes gotta eat too, but them hoes ain't loyal. Sometimes you gotta 1-800 choke that hoe. Start paying attention to the intuition. Okay? They are fake, and they cannot fake the front. Okay? Pretender, jealousy, insecure, wishes to see you fail, feminine. This goes back to authority. You stepping into your authority. Your job is to do your job. Once again, everybody you're not meant to take advice from. Everybody's not meant to come in your life to help you. Some come into your life to throw you off. Some people are your karma. Some people are your blessing. All right. So Spirit is up there saying you need to start focus on you and embrace this change. You're not meant. Everyone is not your assignment. You have a lot of growth. What did I say? You have to let go. A lot of forgiveness and growth. This is what I'm hearing. All right. Why is the divine feminine here? Some of y'all could be connected to sunflowers. All right. We have the divine feminine. Lovers. As soon as you step into your divine feminine, some of y'all are too masculine. Some of y'all are too alpha. I'm not saying don't be an alpha, but sometimes y'all don't know how to let the man lead. Y'all feel like because you always got to do something, okay? It's time for y'all to be open to receive, open to trust. Sometimes y'all been hurt so much by a man, y'all be like, you know what? I always got to do something myself. Give them time. People is not going to jump when you say jump. Everybody ain't going to move fast like you, all right? It will get done, and that's another person. Y'all always got to take the lead. Okay, y'all gonna have to agree to disagree. Okay, step it in. Some of y'all relationship is not going because you always throwing it up in the face. You never do this, you never do that. Especially if you're the breadwinner. Okay, they know you the breadwinner. You don't have to keep reminding them they're the breadwinner. All right, some of y'all are fucking up the rotation. All right. Then we have the possibilities. The impossible is possible. Choice and decisions. All right. This comes strength. All right. Some people, if y'all the main breadwinner, some people, hey, okay, I pay the rent, you pay the utilities. Okay. Or we go half on the utilities and you buy groceries. However you float your boat, it takes two together as a union. Y'all gonna have to come together. Stop saying something's impossible. Everybody's not going to jump when you say jump. It's 8 o'clock somewhere. All right. Then we have blocking finances. Why is the blocking finances here? Why is the blocking finances? The blocking finances is you're out of balance. Out of balance. Okay, this goes back with talking too much. A lot of frenemies. People keeping secrets. Okay, you are inspiration to your haters. You're an inspiration to your people that you're supposed to inspire. Okay, so you're going in a whole new direction. Okay, what is impossible is about to be possible by you being in charge of your own healing, your own faith, paying attention to your energy. Okay, inability to see the bigger picture. You're stopping, you're slowing down, you're starting to see. Okay, what's happening? What is it that I need to learn? What's the message here? You're going to have to slow down and ask to see the spiritual side of a situation. Under that, you have the Six of Swords. Okay, a new direction is getting ready to step you into many possibilities. A Sun card, which is going to bring justice, balance. Okay, karma. Those who did you wrong is getting ready to get their karma. Okay, wish fulfillment. Okay, you get ready to get a lot of things. Okay, because that blockages is being removed. Broken thinking. Always Debbie Downer. Always negative. Okay, always saying what you don't have. You know, don't nobody want to hear all that. Okay, you're not the only one that got a sad story. You're not the only one that's going through something. All right, stop thinking like you're the only freaking one. All right, stop settling for less. You deserve. When you keep settling for less, that's what you're going to get. So if you treat yourself like you don't matter, that's what you're going to attract. People that think you don't matter. Okay? Stop lowering your price tags for people. All right? Because if you're worth it, they will go beyond to get with you to make it happen. All right? The words of your mouth, it speaks life and death. All right? Let's do one more card, Spirit. What is the ending message for them? To break it down is, you are the author of your story. You are responsible of how you write your story. Every story has a beginning. Everyone has an ending. Okay? Everybody has fucked up middle. Stop worrying about the fucked up middle and worry about how your day is going to start, your story is going to start, and how it's going to end. All right? Healing. Healing is your responsibility. Nobody's responsibility but you. All right? You keep being a repeat offender. Don't be getting mad at somebody because they decided to heal and their life is going great because you refuse to do the lesson. You refuse to do the homework assignment. Healing is your responsibility. You're not a victim. You're the victor. You want somebody to feel sorry for you. You need to feel sorry for yourself. All right? Healing. My body is deserving of love, comfort, and rest. You have to keep telling yourself that. The angels are telling you that despite being mentally and physically drained, you have the strength to overcome this. Keep moving forward and the universe will shower you with love and healing energy soon. You have to give it to you before someone else can give it to you. You have to understand, overstand, understand the assignment before you can teach somebody about it. You have to master it so you can be that teacher to teach them that. Your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. So if you keep being with somebody that's treating you like a dog. I mean, not loyal. I mean, like beating your dog, treating you like a peasant, treating you like a bottom feeder. Eventually, you're going to get tired. Stop accepting something that you don't want anymore. I send you peace, love, and light. Ashe.